All right, this is the American Contractor. Today is April the 4th, 2020 again. It's my second video of the day, and what I did is I just screenshots a few headlines and put them on a screen and then just go ahead and just talk about them. So I'm going to start from the top left here and just work my way down and then across, okay? So right now the Iran's new Quds Force commander is no Soleimani. That's what the headline says. But what's happening is it's another guy that acts and has the same ideology as the previous commander, the Soleimani that was killed the first week of January. He's no different. He's just going to follow orders from the Iranian government and do what he's got to do. And I'm pretty sure he's looking over his shoulder. I bet he's looking up above the sky every day that goes out in Iraq. And, he's trying to be careful. You can bet on that. But the spokesperson for U.S. forces over there, Colonel Kagans, if you look right here, Colonel Kagans, after months of planning, coalition departs Takadam Habaniya Air Base and transfers $3.5 million of property to the Iraqi government. 500 military personnel are leaving. They're all consolidating themselves to one air base. They left the Iraqi army, $3.5 million worth of property. That could be vehicles, it could be generators, it could be anything, you name it, to sustain an air base. They got it. And they got it for free because they didn't pay for it. U.S. fears long-scale attack against American troops in Iraq. I'm kind of, concerned about putting all our forces on one air base. But as you can see here, they're putting Patriot missiles at that air base. So that's one good thing. Iraqi protesters still confront the security forces as PM Designate presents agenda to Parliament. The Iraqi protesters, they're demanding for jobs. They want jobs. They want basic services. They want clean water. They want, Iranian agents that are inside the Iraqi government. They want them gone. And it may happen, it may not. Who knows? As prices fall, what are the threats to oil giant Iraq? Something is happening in Iraq. For one thing, we'll get into it a little bit here. European and American diplomats are being mass evacuated from Iraq. This is a tweet from AS Source News. We're not going to be one of the accounts that claim to have sources in the future saying something big is going to happen. But the fact is that this is unheard of, very unusual, and very alarming. So all our diplomats, European diplomats, it's the U.S. coalition. All the diplomats are gone out of Iraq. U.S.-led coalition vacates another base in Iraq. We talked about that. Pentagon order plan for escalation in Iraq meets warning from top commander. Now the Pentagon is sending orders saying, hey, we're going to eliminate the Hezbollah that's inside of Iraq. Hezbollah, which are supported by Iran. And we're just going to eliminate them because they are a problem. So they are a problem, and we're going to, get rid of them. Now let's talk about the oil. China prepares to close oil deal of a lifetime in Iraq. They didn't want to do a big oil deal with the United States. They give the Chinese the big oil contract. So this is what's happening in Iraq is the price of oil, which I think I have it on the next slide. Price of oil right over here is $28. It's up 11% today. Now what's happening is the two countries that Iraq sells oil to, the two largest countries, I know the gurus never tell you this because I don't think they even know. The two countries that are buying all the Iraqi oil right now are India and China. This is the problem. A lot of the oil is not being, there's no storage facilities. Like I said in the other video, there's no storage facilities, so they're storing all their oil on the ships. Well, the ships, there's only so many ships that go around. So once they're all filled with oil, then what do you do next? What's going to happen is Iraq's going to come to a situation where they're not going to have anybody to sell oil to. And then what does the Iraqi government do then? Right here at the top left, KRG council minister says will not touch public sector salaries in face of budget shortfall. You still have to pay those government employees because you don't want riots on your hands. You gotta have some type of payment for them. So the Iraqi government's going to do that. KRG can't support themselves. They rely on the central Baghdad government. Iraq seen boosting oil output in April in spite of coronavirus. I don't see it happening. Just basically what I just said. If the storage capacity is already full in China and in India, who else? What other country is going to accept the Iraqi oil? There ain't going to be nobody, so who are they going to sell oil to? So I don't think they're going to be boosting anything in the month of April. Bitcoin, if you're interested in Bitcoin, today it's, last time I looked, just like maybe about an hour ago, 6,880 per coin. Gold is at 1,600, 1,618. Silver, 1,440. Back to the oil, the Iraqi government told the IOCs, international oil companies, to cut down on their costs by 30%. So ExxonMobil, all the oil companies, told all their subcontractors that you must cut costs also. Now they get paid, the IOCs get paid, I think it's quarterly. And they get paid in oil. And probably those gurus didn't know that either. They're not paid in dollars, they're paid in oil. And IOCs bring that oil to the market and then they sell it or use it, whatever they want to do. But I hope you like this format. I think it's just a little bit easier, it keeps me on track. But let me see if I missed anything here. Pentagon order, plan of escalation. Yeah, if you don't realize something's getting ready to happen in Iraq, I think something's getting ready to happen in Iraq. We're already moving forces to consolidate in one air base, Al-Assad, which is the Anbar province, and see what happens. It could be all just big campaign to make Iran a little nervous. Who knows? But why would you move Patriot missiles if you think that was going to happen? If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Comment below. I do comment on the comments below when I can, when I do see them. I do reply to every comment if I can, if I'm able to. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I hope everybody's doing well. And I'll talk to you later. Thank you.